to you by Podcast City Network.
Welcome back, guys. This is going to be our 5th episode of Bear Claw Survival. Today, I think we got some really cool stuff to show you guys. Our item of the week is going to be the slide flashlight that I got last year when we were hit by Hurricane Irma. We also have some Mountain House freeze-dried granola with milk and blueberries. We actually picked these up at Walmart. I think they were like $4 or $5 a piece. Neither one of us have had these. So this is going to be a first for both of us. It serves 2 breakfast item, obviously, and then our other item this week is going to be a genuine emergency preparedness first aid kit. I've gotten quite a few first aid kits over the last year or so that I've put together, and we're going to kind of just pull this one apart and see how it holds up to your standard first aid kit. As you guys probably have noticed, Cody is not here right now. He is on a cruise in Alaska doing wilderness things at the moment. He just sent me a text actually not too long ago, and he is going voyaging out in the Yukon is word for word what he said. So Cody will hopefully be back on not next week's episode, but the following week's episode, and then we will be back to our normal trio routine. So let's just jump right into the item of the week and get into it. So, like I said, our item of the week this week is going to be the slide flashlight. I bought it, like I said, a year ago. So far, it's done everything I've needed to do. It's less than a pound, I believe. And it's held up great. Cody and Ty can both vouch for this. I'm really rough on a lot of stuff, so it has to be a really good product to hold up to where I don't break it. The red light feature that I'm about to show you guys, actually let's start with the base light first. So your initial light is 300 lumen LED flashlight. I don't know how well, yeah, you guys can see that pretty well. It's bright enough for everything that I need it for. It also telescopes, and I can make it a lot smaller. It's called the slide for a reason. Work light, open it up. It's got several different variations of this light as well. It's got a red light, flashing red light, with a pause in between, and then as soon as you slide it back, it closes. There's also a magnetic base on here. So I don't have anything close up to me at the moment that's metal that I can stick it on, but I've put it on my car in the middle of the night. I've put it on our nightstand that I have in our bedroom, and it sticks right there and doesn't go anywhere. It ran me, I think I got it kind of closer when it came out. It ran about $34.99, so about $35. It is made by a company called Nebo Tools. I'm actually on their website right now. It is only $29.99, and it looks like they also have a camo version that I did not have available when I bought mine. I have the Storm Gray. Let's see what else I can tell you about it.
That red flashing light is perfect for if you're broken down on the side of the road.
Yeah, signaling, definitely. It is powered by 4 AAA batteries. I'll take it apart real quick and show you how this works. So the magnetic plate actually comes completely off the back, and it still holds this back here to connect, keep your batteries in. Then take this bad boy off, and your batteries will sit right there. So it's not your typical, 18650 rechargeable battery flashlight like a lot of the styles are going to. But I generally can get about 3 straight hours of use out of this thing. The slide feature is a little bit less because it does have more lights when you slide it out. But to me, 3 hours, continuous is pretty well. If you're going to be using it for that long, or even if you're using it only when it gets dark and you need it here and there, turn it on and off. I think the battery life on it would probably be a lot more sufficient. I can't really even tell you guys when I put the last time I put batteries in this. I also, when I picked this up, picked up a case for it. I think this is for probably flashlights that have like a little bit of a thinner head on them, but this works just as well. I actually carried this on my belt loop when Irma was here last year, and this rotates to any which direction that you want, whether you want to clip it on there sideways, up and down, whatever, and it holds it really well. We got this from a military surplus store here in Daytona Beach, and it was recommended by them, and I have absolutely no complaints about it. It is 100% effective, holds the flashlight well. I can shake it, does not go anywhere, it's not falling out, and all around, for this being the item of the week, I think this is a great product, and it's an essential in my mind to have in all of your bags at least one good flashlight. I have headlamps as well, but one good flashlight,
It's a necessity.
it's definitely a necessity. So that is our item of the week. They have other, not brands, but they have other flashlights that are made by the same company. I will go ahead and put a link in a description for Nebo tools, and they actually have some of their own holsters and stuff like that on this website as well. And from there, we're going to get right into this freeze-dried granola. So I'm going to get the water. If you want to discuss instructions and some shelf life on there.
This says on the back of here, which we didn't actually find out till a few minutes ago, that it says best by January 2048, which is 30 years from now. Which is pretty insane. I don't see a lot of some of these ready-to-eat bags that have a shelf life for that long. Normally they go for about 15 years, 20 years, but 30 years is pretty insane. So, pretty good company. It says they've been doing this for over 45 years. So all we're gonna have to do is just open up the bag, take out a little oxygen absorber, put in half a cup of water, stir it, and that's about it. And we're ready to be eaten.
So again, guys, this is by a company called Mountain House. We did find this at Walmart. I think it ran me $4.95. I picked up two of them just in case I liked it. I had one as an extra to kind of just throw in my stockpile of other freeze-dried and emergency food that I have. Let's see if we can get this open without making too much of a mess. Alright. Initially, it's not too bad. It's interesting. Make sure you guys remove the pouch out of it before you dump in your water. Get that up. Sniff real quick. I guess there's freeze-dried milk in there as well.
Yeah, that's what a powder is.
Alright.
I don't know if they can see that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see inside the bag, but there is definitely some blueberries, oatmeal, obviously, freeze-dried milk. This is a two-person serving, depending on how much you eat. And we'll go over the ingredients real quick before we get into it. So it's got granola, which consists of oats, brown sugar, coconut, soybean oil, wheat germ, sesame seed, natural vanilla flavoring, non-fat dry milk, freeze-dried blueberries, dry cream, and vanilla flavor. Like I said, this actually, it was best by January 2048, so that gives us roughly a 30-year shelf life, which is, like I said, a pretty good
Yeah, I don't see many
shelf
things
life
that
on
shelf life. I mean, I know it's one little package there, but yeah, that's a long time.
It's got 8 grams of protein. Got vitamin A and calcium in it. Alright, well, let's get this water in here and get this going. I'm actually really interested to try this and see what the outcome is. Alright, so I guess we'll just get the spoon and start mixing this up really well. And the cool thing about Mountain House, and I think there was another brand in there as well that we saw, you just use the bag as a plate or a bowl or, you know, to eat right out of, which is really a great thing, not having to take it and put it into something else. And
you literally just put this in your bag. You have good, clean water to put it in, and then you're set.
yeah, it says cold water, but I think it will. I mean,
I'm sure
obviously it'll work. You just room
temperature
temperature water. Oh, it just makes it taste better with cold water. It's pretty. Smells good still. Instructions. Stir thoroughly to wet all ingredients. Enjoy right out of the pouch. I think one of the ones that we picked up also had like a 10 to 13 minute sit time on this. This one doesn't, so I guess we'll just get right into it. Yeah, it just says less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just add water, no cleanup.
Depends on how good you are.
Yeah. And this is 4 ounces. So, and it only weighs about 113 grams. So lightweight here. Again, the serving size on it says 2. I eat a lot. I would probably get one of these for myself. And I would probably.
And what, can you reseal it back? Or
Yeah. There is actually also a sealable pouch in here too. To close it up, I guess if you're only going to use
like ration throughout the day or something like
I guess
that.
you could break it up and use half of it. All right. Well, this is stirred enough for my liking, so I'm gonna. All right. So everything turned this nice, fantastic blueberry color. I don't know how much you guys can see that without
It's like Barney.
spilling it all over my computer. Get one more good stir in there real quick.
That is purple.
Yeah, it is. Skeptical now. Changed colors completely. Not bad.
First impression, if I saw this like just on the ground, I would think somebody just like threw it up. It's like a bowl of just.
Yeah, presentation wise,
Slop.
probably not.
Yeah, I mean,
Best looking.
That's not what you care about though.
But taste is there.
That's what's up.
Again, for $4, that's really not a bad deal right there at all.
I can see the cold water.
Yeah, the cold
That
water
is
definitely have
something.
it. Take another bite real quick. Just for,
If you are camping and you wake up to that around like starting a fire maybe in the morning, maybe just till like dusk or something. That's really good.
yeah. Again, it has a certain pouch. See how good the seal works?
Yeah.
I guess not. Alright, so. Verdict on the seal. Seal is not very effective. Yeah. Can you hear some napkins real quick, please? Yeah, so the seal on it's not the best. We'll go ahead and get that right out the way and be upfront about that. Maybe a couple of napkins,
Pause
please. Alright, we are back from cleaning up our mess. Obviously, the seal in the bag is not 100%. I do not recommend turning the bag upside down if you're going to save it for later. Leave it right side up. Maybe bring some rubber bands, paper clips, and really seal that thing.
Yeah. It was good though.
Other than that, yeah, let me get the other bag that we got. Overall, first impression, you know, it's not fresh oatmeal. I mean, it's fresh, but not fresh off the stove fresh. Good taste. Nutritional facts back here on the back seem well. Again, shelf life is the biggest thing right now. It's blowing me away to have a 30-year shelf life.
Yeah, how many grams of protein?
8 grams of protein.
I'd give this about like a 4 stars out of 5 if I were to like rate that, because the shelf life is kind of blowing me away. The fact that it's pretty cheap too, and there's 2 servings in there, and the flavor of that is pretty spot on.
Yeah. About the servings, I mean, it depends on how much you guys eat. To me, I mean, I took 2 bites. Ty took 2 bites. My girlfriend took a bite, and that was pretty much the extent of the granola with blueberries. So I would probably not really rate this at a 2-serving package. I would probably do it at a serving. I mean, it's probably recommended 2 serving.
This would probably be something like if you had another part of your meal to go with.
Yeah,
for sure.
For
that
sure.
would be something to like.
I mean, if you were eating this just as your primary meal, I would probably do it at 1 bag per person. Let's see. Is there anything else on here? Again, this is Mountain House. We got this one at Walmart. I've seen them at Bass Pro. I know you can get them online. A lot of other places as well. Get that 72-hour thing out of the closet right there. While we're on the discussion of food, I'm going to bring out something I got recently. We were going to break this apart and do one of these, but we found these at Walmart and decided to give it something a little bit different. There's a company out there, guys, called My Patriot Supply. I'm going to put the link in the description for the promo that I got. This is apparently 16 servings of a 72-hour supply bag.
It's pretty crazy.
Initially, it only took about 4 or 5 days to get here from, I want to say somewhere in the Midwest, but I could be completely wrong. It's got home-style potato soup, creamy chicken rice, and Maple Grove oatmeal.
How many servings of it?
Yeah, it's 16 servings. It's a 72-hour supply in this 1 bag. I'm more than likely going to be ordering several more of these and refilling all of my MREs with these, or not refilling, but replacing my MREs with these, basically.
Did you get to choose your flavor on the website?
No, they just kind of sent you. I think they've got the pretty standard 3. So make sure you like, obviously, chicken rice and potatoes and oatmeal. But I got 4 of these for about $40. They have I want to say a 2-week supply on their website. It comes in a waterproof sealed crate that runs you about $100. So to me, that was a great deal. You get your dry food and you get a waterproof crate, basically.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it looks like a big ammo crate. So we're going to pop these out real quick while we're on the topic of food. This is potato soup. Now these are not just, excuse me, these are not just dump in water and go kind of things. This one actually,
A little more extensive.
yeah, boil 4 cups of water, whisk the entire contents of the pouch, simmer on low heat for 15 to 20 minutes, stirring frequently, remove from heat. So this I'm going to go with probably more of long-term food supply, where you have pots and pans and a heat source, obviously. But again, all of this is doable. I'm trying to look to see if I've got a shelf life on here. No, that's not it. Put it on here somewhere, on a bag somewhere. I'll have to find it, but I'm sure it's somewhere. This is the creamy chicken flavored rice. Again, same thing with this guy. 5 cups of water, whisk, stovetop for 20 minutes, and then cool for 2 to 3 minutes. And this is the oatmeal. This bag is full to the brim all the way up right here. Completely full. Even if I shake it down, it's still full. So this bag is packed full of this oatmeal. And this one actually takes only 1 cup of water. But this is something I want to bring out and show you guys because I really loved the presentation on this one. But just the amount of time, it didn't take long to get here. I didn't have to pay outrageous amounts for shipping or anything like that. It seemed like it was all worth the cost, and it was real blown away by this. When I opened the box, you can smell the maple oatmeal right out of the box. You can smell it every time you close one of these bags. It's just this company so far for what I've gotten, I've been extremely happy with. And again, that's my Patriot supply or mypatriotpantry.com, and I will put a link to their website and a link to the promo that I used in the bottom description of this video as well. Alright, so for our last thing that we're going to get into today, we're going to get into this genuine emergency preparedness and first aid kit. Genuine First Aid is not a company that I've ever heard of before. We just kind of found this today, and we're going to break it apart and see what it's actually all about. You've got your typical first aid kit. It's not a hardback, it's soft. So we'll get that right out of the way. And this, there goes something. Alright, so first thing right out the box, we've got a pouch here. Let's see what's in here. Plastic container. Eye wash.
That's
I don't know if I have any other first aid kits that have actually come with eye wash, so this is pretty cool. Just a little teeny tiny pouch, looks like a single use, it doesn't look very sealable. We got some other little things in here as well, probably just some general triple antibiotic ointment, aspirin, alcohol pads, afterbite for insects and things like that, antiseptic towels, more antiseptic towels, and some hand sanitizer and first aid and burn cream. Most first aid kits come with these little teeny tiny, packaging things in them. I know, like I said, I've got quite a few first aid kits and I have quite an abundance of this stuff already. But it's a great idea to stock up on bottles of this stuff. Not a big fan of everything being connected together. They are, looks like you can tear them apart, so maybe we'll just do that. And
perforated.
Yeah, they're perforated. See, I don't know how well they're perforated. No, they're not perforated.
So once you open one, it's like going next to it or something.
Yeah. Alright, so on the back of every case or package, whichever you would like, is a number and is worded what is in each one. So we'll just jump ahead and get into number 1 real quick. Alright, so first thing out the pouch is emergency poncho. This is your typical thin, probably $1.75 plastic poncho. Good thing to have, doesn't take up much space, it's real lightweight. I have a reversible actual jacket poncho, but this is
very cheap standard.
Yeah, I mean your typical first aid kit poncho, basically. We'll just leave it at that. And this is a emergency blanket. We have several of these here already. We've not done a video on this. Basically, this is, where is the description on this? It's in Spanish. Again, these are probably $2 or $3 at Walmart. Have not seen a first aid kit come with these either. This is a first for me as well, but definitely can see where this is a plus item. Use your body heat basically to keep it within the blanket and in use so you're not losing body heat. I think it's a great thing to actually have in a first aid kit. Not many people think about it. Alright, so that's pretty much what is in the first pouch. Our second pouch here, we have a, up to 95 mask, but we have a face mask put over. Not an N95 mask. Let's see. Storing instructions. It's just your typical hospital gown mask. We have a 12-hour yellow glow stick. We went out actually and picked up some more glow sticks at Walmart while we were there. Let's see if I can find what this comes with a 2-year limited warranty as well, just in case. Storage life of this is about 2 years. It's got your typical don't drink and, put in your mouth kind of thing. Let's see. This one just has a 12-hour light. It doesn't say what it's good to and anything like that. Well, this is a 6-inch glow stick, light stick, what have you. This is by UST. So I'm going to actually open up this yellow one because we have quite a few, and we'll crack it open and see what it actually looks like. Get this string out of here. Not bad. I mean,
Pretty decent.
Definitely glow stick. Definitely something you can probably see from quite a distance. Huh. That's cool. Alright. Next thing. We have a whistle, signaling whistle, or just a whistle, if you will. Works. So that's cool.
Yeah, these content so far, not something you see in your average first aid kit. Whistle, glow stick.
So this is the biggest thing that we picked up that really kind of threw us off. I'm sure we've all seen these in gas stations somewhere or wherever. I know I had one as a kid growing up. I had several. You can turn this on, and this actually is going to emit radio stations. So for whatever you're listening to, and I actually had to put batteries in it, or well, it came with batteries, but I popped them in to make sure that it worked. And I was actually surprised, being that I haven't seen one or used one or held one probably in, I would say at least 8 to 10 years. And the quality on it is, at least the sound quality on it is very efficient. Kind of just a mediocre flashlight, I guess, if you had nothing else to use.
Maybe you're going through your bag or something.
Yeah. Scan button, the reset button, plastic. I mean, it's not really heavy. It's got a belt clip on it. I was really just kind of taken back, if you will, on this being in here. And that is pretty much it for the second side of the bag. And we'll just keep.
And read the labels, like what each packet is.
Oh yeah. I think the first box down here was emergency preparedness. So that's where the blanket and the poncho came from. The second one was emergency preparedness 2. And these other ones actually have a little more detail in them, so we'll move on to those. This one is labeled small cuts and burns. And we'll see what we got floating in here. Alright, so right off the bat, we've got some Q-tips in here. Plastic, pretty durable. Let's see, bandages.
It's like a lot of bandages.
Yeah, a lot of bandages. More bandages. Another bandage. So this is basically all just a bunch of bandages from single bandages. There's little teeny tiny ones in here. There's spot band-aids in here.
Like big patches.
Yeah, there's some patch band-aids. That's quite a bit bandages. So I would probably last you quite a good amount of time. Let's see. The fourth one here is medium cuts, burns, and severe bleeding. So everything in here is labeled sterile, obviously. Let's see. We've got gauze, well, woven sponges basically. We've got an iPad in here, which that's a new one. And basically just a bunch of pads combined together to stop bleeding, to hold pressure if you had to. And then we have some gauze and a very minuscule amount of tape. That's how much tape came in here. Maybe some extra tape or maybe some more tape would be sufficient. These don't look like they are self-adhesive.
That's just great. I've never seen.
I'm
very versatile.
Never
bag,
seen
man.
an eye patch in a first aid kit. That's
Along with a little
first.
radio.
Yeah.
Poncho. Well, that's and whistle. That's insane. And the eye wash. And I think everything you're pulling out so far actually has like Spanish.
Yes,
written
everything
on it,
is bilingual on this bag.
which is pretty cool because if you're that unlucky guy, if you're ever in that situation where the only person is around, obviously they see this bag, which is kind of like universal. You know, this big red bag, it's medical, and he grabs it, he could still help out in some way.
Alright, so this fifth one here is protection and CPR. We were going through this earlier, and this actually had another thing in it that really surprised me. Like all first aid kits, this has your single pack, or single use as well, vinyl gloves in it. We've also got some more bandages. This is what actually got me on this one. This is a CPR mask. So for situations where if it's somebody that you don't know or somebody that I guess could have possibly be bleeding, things like that, you don't want to go mouth to mouth, obviously. This is, I'm going to try to open it up so I can get it back and fold it back up, but basically it opens up and you can put this over their face and you can breathe into this hole and it will keep you safe from anything that they might have. And I've never seen this. I've seen, the big ones that lifeguards carry and all that kind of stuff, but a single-use CPR mask, this is something that I've not seen, and that was really something that got me interested in this kit when we found it, as I was really kind of excited to open this up and get into it and see what this was about. Your standard cold compress as well. Majority of your first aid kits are going to have that in it. It's never a bad idea to have a few. That is pretty much what's in the fifth one. Moving on to the sixth little pocket that we have in here. This one is labeled instruments. We'll get right into this. So right off the bat, we have a emergency first aid guide. Is American Red Cross. So if you know absolutely nothing about first aid or anything like that, this little book has a lot of stuff that I'm sure is going to walk you right through it. Hands-on CPR for infants under the age of 1. Immediately open the book and see that, because there is a difference in doing CPR between full-grown adults and children. Frostbite, hypothermia, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, spinal injuries, chest injuries, muscle and bone, joint injuries, poisoning, seizures, stroke, shock, just a lot of things that this little book goes over. Another thing in here as well are refill kits, I guess, for this first aid kit. There is a website down here at the bottom, www.genuinefirstaid.com. We'll have to go on and check that out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So there's safety pins in here. I'll pull out just for a second. I'm sure everybody knows what safety pins are. I'm not gonna go into detail and break these down, but safety pins. Your standard tongue depressor or finger splint or whatever you need to use this for. Popsicle stick. Tweezers. Plastic general first aid kit tweezers. The thing that really threw me off about this was the scissors. These scissors are not pointed. They are safety scissors. They seem to be pretty durable. They sound nice. They sound sharp. I don't have anything offhand. Well, just cut this real quick. Yeah, they're sharp. It's just a nice pair of scissors. And it's compact and they're not pointy, so you don't have to worry about poking anything in your bag or anything like that. This is another thing that really took me for surprise when we bought this. This is a reusable fever scan
Strip.
thermometer strip. It's the best that I can come up with. And there is a Celsius to Fahrenheit ratio up here at the top, along with how to use it. And basically, from what I have gathered from reading it, you pretty much just grab it by 2 fingers and you hold it on your forehead up like this, and your body temperature obviously is going to translate to what shows up on the front here. Basic instructions are hold the fever skin firmly by both ends and press against on dry forehead for 15 seconds. Let's see. The green indicates the correct temperature. Tan and red deducts 0.5, blue plus 0.5. Again, this is something that I've never seen. I had never come across anything like this. And I just thought this was a really cool thing to have in a first aid kit. This has quite a few things that you're not going to find in everyday first aid kits. I know the first aid kits that I bought from, just your general camping or hunting section at Walmart have not had these. Have not had certain things like this in them. While most people can identify the signs of heat stroke and things like that, to get an actual body temperature, I think it's cool to have it that small and not have to have batteries and things like that, which is a cool aspect of this first aid kit. Let's see if we can get this all back into the bag. We'll see what the fold-up looks like, if I can do it without demolishing everything. So this is fold pretty much back up into that size. Place it back in. Let's see. I guess we'll put our eye wash back in here. But yeah, overall, guys, I mean, I really like this.
How much was it?
Ran me about $17, $20 after some change, some tax and everything. It's definitely a good little kit.
That's versatile. If I were to
It is
just use
extremely versatile.
Yeah.
And I know we've talked about the different bags that I have. I actually have a whole first aid bag that I carry shears and markers. I have it indicated with a little first aid emblem on it. And compared to this one that I have as well, that I've kind of gone through and picked out some stuff and replaced some stuff. I've added some stuff as well. They both seem to hold up and perform fairly well. That one though definitely has some more versatile things in it. This is a 202-piece first aid kit. I believe this other one was a 167-piece first aid kit. And what really drew me to this one today was the emergency preparedness that they wrote right on the box. I was just very interested to see what this had in it. And overall, I really like the product. I think it's a great product. There's definitely some things in there that took me by surprise that I would probably not have thought of right off the bat. But yeah, overall, I'm fairly happy with that. For the price, I'm happy with it. Glue sticks, signaling devices, these were $3.97 a piece, something like that. And I have those in my first aid bags as well. But overall, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the
That was a good buy right there for sure.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this week. We did our item of the week. We went over some yummy food, and went over our first aid kit. Remember, guys, head over to Podcast City Network. Check those guys out. Those are the people that are putting us on, and basically gave us a platform to kind of do what we do here. Again, we got some comments last week. I got some messages last week. Keep the comments rolling in. Keep the messages rolling in. Anything that you guys want us to review, even if it's down to a specific item, we will do our best to go out and find that item or pick up that same exact item, if not one or more of the same items, and we will compare them side by side for you guys. We have appreciated the feedback. We've appreciated the views so far. Cody will be back here shortly with his shenanigans and tip of the week. But like I said, guys, subscribe, check us out, give us some likes, give us some comments, some messages. Go over to Podcast City Network. Check those guys out. They've got other podcasts on there as well, especially if you guys are into wrestling. They've got quite a few wrestling podcasts. And until then, we've got some stuff in the works right now that we are not discussing at the moment, but we've got some cool stuff coming. So until next week, guys, forget what Cody said last week.
Prepared, be aware.
Stay prepared, be aware. We'll go with that. That's Cody's sign off. Yeah, that's our missing Cody this week. So hopefully next video he'll be back, and we'll be back to our normal trio of shenanigans. So until then, guys.
Brought to you by Podcast City Network.